record, please.
Ladies and gentlemen of Los Angeles, senhoras e senhores de Los Angeles.
Thank you.
Y ahora,
Now and now, Mr.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Let me take superlative pleasure in welcoming you to the HitRECord Fall Formal, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah!
I get a sense of this. How many people here, familiar with what we do, been to our site, sort of see some of it? I imagine there are some newbies in the house, and for them, let me say, Alright, how many people have never been to our site at all? Now, the folks that have been to our site, let me hear you beat that. How many people have been to our site? Good. So we're doing something right. That's good. That's good. So for those of you who cheered, before, I'm really delighted you're here. This is going to be a fantastic introduction to what we do. HitRECord, we call it an open collaborative production company, which basically just means that there's a vast community of artists, and we use the internet and make things together, like short films, or music, art, writing, things like that. And at shows like this, we sort of spend half the time presenting things that we've made, and the other half making new things, which is why I asked if we are recording. I know that I'm recording here. In fact, let me show you something really quick. Back here, see, we've got all these, put the slide up of the different cameras and their signals and all that. You have that? Not this. Do we have that? Or we don't have that? Well, we have that. Trust me, we had it. It's beautiful. Yes, look. So I don't know if you get a kick out of things like this, but I do. So we have all these different cameras in there. We have like 3 cameras plus mine in the house, and they're all going to this switcher. And hold on, let me show you something back here. Look, this is, do you see me here? Well, ladies and gentlemen, can I have a big round of applause for our producer, Jared? Camera, I don't know if you can see. Camera 2, camera 1, camera. Anyway, the point goes that you can tell I'm a little excited about the gear that we have here. But we only have a few cameras here. And what I want to do is have you guys shoot this thing, because just a few cameras will not be able to capture what is going to transpire here tonight. And so I see a bunch of flashes going off. I know we have one person here, my friend Tara, and she's actually shooting a 16mm film. Is Tara here? Where's Tara? She's somewhere. I know we have a friend of mine, Morgan Susser, he was a cinematographer on a movie I did called Hesher. He brought a red camera. Yeah. We have a cinematographer named Wally Pfister here. He brought his like lipstick camera here. But besides these bigwigs, honestly, what I really want is to like put together some kind of concert film or something where it's cutting back and forth between, you know, my nice camera, maybe some film, and like a phone cam or that iPad. Or like, I think that'll be a really kind of unique aesthetic for a movie. So what I need you to do is, if you get good footage tonight, like give it to us, put it on our site, and we will use it. I really want to make something out of what we do here tonight. And we've made things out of these shows that we've done before. In fact, a lot of them appear on this thing we just put out called Recollection. Anybody here get their copy of Recollection? That's good news. You'll know the songs. So Recollection is this collection of art and writing and music and films, and it costs $30, and we split the profits. That's how we do it on HitRECord. Is like, and we actually went into profit just a couple days before we went on sale from pre-orders. So like all the money that we make with Recollection gets split in half, and half goes into the company, and half goes to these 471 artists that contributed to it. And that is out of a total of about 50,000 artists that we've got going worldwide, and some 200,000 plus records that have been uploaded so far. And I'm just happy. So this is the thing.
Nice.
Tonight, though, you know, we just put out this Recollection, and we've come a long way. And this night, for me personally, it means a real lot. HitRECord has been something I've been working on for many, many years now. And this is, honestly, this evening is, in my mind anyway, kind of a culmination of everything we've all done together so far. So I really, really appreciate you guys being here. So thank you. Thank you so much. When there's a special occasion, I like to dress up. Personally, I noticed that there were definitely some people who were dressed. In fact, I want to get some shots of some people with, can we get some house lights on? And this thing is, I know it's like the rules or something, but we're gonna have to keep losing that. Let's see, who do we have? Wow, you got some gloves on. Stand up, okay? That is a fantastic outfit. Look what we got. Shoes on. Look at those red shoes. We got red shoes, short gloves. Yeah, excellent. Let me see a gentleman who's like really dressed nice. Who's really dressed nice? Come out here, man. Come into the aisle. Let's see. We got two gentlemen. It's all right. We can handle it. Oh, you got a three-piece on. Guys, come out here. Come into the light. You guys dress up. Nice. Check these dudes out. Yeah. Best song. Fantastic, man. Y'all like my bow tie? Mr. Sean Lennon gave me this bow tie about a year ago when I played the Orpheum in his classic Auto Band show. So it's a special occasion. Tonight is different than all other nights, and I'm just, like I said, I'm really glad you're here, and I'm glad you dressed the fuck up. It's awesome. So I want to get the festivities started. We're gonna do a little thing called Morgan M. Morganson's Date with Destiny. I got a bit of a different spin on it. Is Ozzy here? Ozzy, ladies and gentlemen? Ozzy, where are you? Trot over the organ. Come on up here, Ozzy. We got wireless mic number 2, come on up here. Ladies and gentlemen, superstar hit recorder, Ozzy. I imagine some of you are familiar with the music that this guy makes, am I wrong? Yeah. So you just joined pretty recently. You want to tell the story?
Yeah, I was on the internet, searching Inception, came across your site. And,
the suits are alright in Inception, right?
Then I was introduced to Dave Lowe's Strawberry Blues piece. There was a piano score to that, and then the rest is history.
Dude, you're such a good pianist. This guy has scored this piece. So there is go ahead. So there's an organ at the Orpheum Theater. Good job, that's good. There's a pipe organ here that's literally, I don't know if you know, but this theater is like from the 20s. And this pipe organ was here when it was built, because back in the day they used to play silent movies here, and this very organ was used to accompany those silent movies. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Morgan and Morgan's Date with Destiny, and we're going to use an organ. I need a mic stand. Can somebody get me a mic stand? Because I'm going to... Actually, you just take this. I don't need it. Where's... Thanks. What's that? It's on the other side? Like a well-oiled machine, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. Alright. You ready, Joseph? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Hit it. Morgan and Morganson's Date with Destiny. That's it. Come on, you like it, sure. Precipice camouflage, Morgan and Morganson stood in the long room of his four walls, narcissing himself in the double glass. He horizontalized his neck bow, and a long stream of air out of his face hole. He was ready to reforiate, or at least ready as he'd ever be. The eat room was all ashadowed with the tiny flames of wax sticks. Our man Morgan unstood onto a person holder and waited as the time teller ticked and topped on. Tautly, the saxifragus personette swavered through the wall hole. Her head front was poly-painted with faux face, lips cherried to the max, sea-glow hairs embossed to twin the limbs of arachna monsters. Morgan lip-lifted, twittering at the personette. He re-stood and presented her with a person holder, upon which she speedily settled her back cushions. "Very pretty nice," tittered Morgan. "You look very recreational." "Why, thank you, Triple M, as do you. Soaked and suited, you are quite the sea tree." Morgan pinkified as the food bringer apparated, penguin dressed. The gent was simply seeable as a skog, his down-looking head front formed as if he ever had a face hole full of sour yellows. The eat-room paid slave person pawed a duo of eat-lists to Morgan and the personette, then disapparated. The potential procreators sea-globe scanned the eat-lists chancelessly. They picked their eat-plates and the food bringer reapparated, primarily requesting Morgan on his desirated eat-plate. "For me, the body of a bunny baby, if you please," Morgan put in this. "And how would you prefer it, your bunny baby, sir? Black, brown, or bleeding?" "Bleeding, please," Morgan ordered. He lifted at the food bringer and then targeted his sea globes at the personette. He was shook to see her sea globes dripping a little salt liquid. "And for you, personette?" inquested the food penguin. Blood hiding, she uncrusted. "The herbivore assumption for me." Morgan spit-swallowed and loosed the top flaps of his chest cover-up. The food bringer held in a snorkel float and worded, "And for wet, for juice, we'll have the juice of old red grapes, please. Very well." Morgan speedily shot a solo sea globe at the food bringer. The food penguin boomeranged the gesture, then disapparated with a smize. After another chatless word gap, the eats apparated. The food penguin citrusly unhid Morgan's eat-plate. On it, unlived, the corpse of a bunny baby. Its unicular lavender as yet unremoved, its olfactory organ buttonish and ever cute. The personette yurched loudly, a puddle of pre-puke ascending into her face hole as the eager-ready fluff pen met her sea globes. The personette's eats were a plate forest, a feast of foliage, a fleshless food pile. Morgan patiently subserviented the bereaved bunny and proceeded to chomp the accessible greenery to reckon it. The personette, lip-lifted, amarated by Morgan's sacrificious herbivorosity. Post-bunny boycott, the word gaps filled fastly. The personette flirted viciously and tilted Morganwards, displaying her front cushions bashfully. Morgan was full-hearted butterflied by this ferocious femalian, haberdashed and horrified. He tittered as she toe-tangled with him sub-table. Speedily they slurped the grape liquid, and soonly their person paws pale tableside, glowed by the flaming wax sticks. Food bags full, they moneyed the food penguin and uprighted themselves. The personette had desired to subdivide the debt, but Morgan and Morganson swayed his topple pendulumically no, and that was that. Out in the no-walls, the duet locked sea clothes, top bulb deep in procreational immotation. The person then touched her bottom lip with her top choppers and tilted Morganwards once more. Morgan petrified, shut his solo seatload covers, and precipitated his tugboat to the person's face and ultimately told Morganwards. And the pair were blocked. Morgan and Morganson almost loved screwing with irritation as the delicious humiliating time tangled with him. And through the hard clear of the eat room, the formerly falsitous food penguin lifted his citrus lips at the passion-paired persons. How could a Humanian fail to be emoted by such a celebracious coupling? And that moon night, when Morgan and Morganson horizontalized himself on this platform, for once, it was not alone. I love the next one.
So I procrastinate and I get distracted by everything. So I start painting my nails, and then I think it looks ridiculous, so I clean it off. And then I look at the piece of cotton wool I just used to clean it off.